Hello everyone. So before we start today's video, I want to show you one small clip which I recorded in the kitchen. When we sprinkle the common salt on the flame, magically the color of the flame turns from blue to yellow. And as long as I continue to sprinkle the salt on the flame in the video, the color of the flame was yellow. So it is very surprising because butane, it is a saturated hydrocarbon. It burns with a clear blue flame, and the salt crystals or the salt particles, they are not big enough to choke the holes in the flame or in the burner. Fine. So if there is a lack of oxygen, that even saturated hydrocarbons burns with a yellow flame, which indicate that the fuel is not properly burnt and there is a wastage of gas going on. But this is not the case because my salt particles is so small to block the holes in the burner. So let's try to understand what's going on in that clip. Salt, we know common salt, it is made up of two elements, sodium Na. This is sodium. Yes, this is sodium, and Cl, it is chlorine. Okay, so the formula, chemical formula for the common salt is NaCl. Fine. So when we sprinkle the sodium chloride salt or common salt on the flame, then this bond will break, and sodium atoms, because of the high energy of the flames, sodium atoms undergo excitations. One of the electrons of the sodium atoms goes to the excited state, as we learn from in the Bohr's model that electrons, when they gain enough energy, they excite from ground state to excited state. Fine. So the sodium chloride crystal, in this, the sodium atoms in which the electron is in the ground state, these electron excited, they gain energy from the flame and they excited to one of the higher energy state. Okay, so we can say this is ground state or maybe the lower energy level, and this is the upper energy level. So this is high energy and this is the low energy level. So the electrons in the sodium atom, they excite from ground state to the excited state, okay, by taking the energy from the flame. Now when electron reaches the excited state, they are not stable here. Fine. They come back once again to the ground state. So this electron which goes from here to here, now it returns back to the ground state. When it come back to the ground state, it emits energy in the form of photon h nu, and the frequency or the energy of the photon, if this high energy is E2 and this low energy is E1, then h nu is equal to E2 minus E1. So the difference in the energy level of the two photons, that is equal to Planck constant times the frequency of the emitted radiation. Now that yellow light which we observe in the clip, that was the characteristic of the sodium. Okay, the energy difference between the two levels of the sodium is such that when the electron jumps from excited states to the lower energy levels, the yellow color light of wavelength around 589 nanometer is emitted, and this particular wavelength, when it enters our eye, it gives yellowish appearance. Fine. Which we observed in the clip. So the phenomena is very simple. The sodium chloride, the sodium atoms in the sodium chloride, those atoms excited, their electrons gain energy from the flame and they excited to the higher energy levels, where they are not stable for many long time, and once again they come back to the ground state emitting a photon, and the energy of that photon or the wavelength of the photon lies in the yellow region of the visual spectrum. That's why we see the color of the flame changes from blue to yellow.